God says, everyone knows this person loves you except you because your heart has been standing behind walls it never built. You've been walking through your days thinking no one truly sees you, no one truly chooses you, but I, the Lord your God, am showing you that love has been circling around you, waiting for you to finally lift your eyes. There is someone whose spirit recognizes yours, whose prayers mention your name when no one else is watching. This person carries a quiet affection that heaven itself has noticed. Yet you, the one their heart beats for, have been too hurt, too guarded, too uncertain to see it. I see the reasons you've turned away. I see the pain that taught you to expect disappointment every time love comes near. You've known betrayal, abandonment, the kind of silence that echoes louder than any voice. That is why, even when genuine love walks past you, you look for a hidden motive. You search for signs of deceit because pain taught you to doubt what is pure. But I am telling you, my beloved, there is someone who loves you not for what you can give, not for what you can do, but simply for who you are. And everyone around you can see it, except you. The way they look at you when you speak, the way they silently protect your name when others gossip, the way their spirit brightens when you walk into a room, these are not small things. These are divine hints of a love I have placed in their heart. But your blindness comes not from arrogance, not from pride, but from a wound that told you that love like this could never be meant for you. And that wound has been lying to you for far too long. I, your God, am pulling back the veil now. I am exposing the truth you have refused to believe. You have been loved in silence. You have been chosen without knowing it. You have been carried in the heart of someone who sees light in your scars, grace in your chaos, and beauty in your resilience. They don't love you because they need you, they love you because their soul recognizes yours. This is the kind of connection heaven authors, the kind of love that moves mountains and awakens destinies. But I see how fear whispers in your ear. I see how the enemy has convinced you that no one can love you purely, that everyone eventually leaves, that hearts always change. My child, I did not create you to live in suspicion. I created you to receive love the same way I give it, freely. And yet you stand outside the door of your own blessing, too afraid to knock, too afraid to believe that the miracle standing before you is real. Everyone knows this person loves you except you because I hid it from your eyes for a season. I did that to protect you while I healed you. I did not want you to destroy what I was preparing. You were not ready to receive the kind of love I am now revealing. I needed to teach you how to be loved without losing yourself. I needed to show you that you are worthy of affection that doesn't demand pieces of your soul in return. I needed to restore your heart before I unveiled the one who sees you the way I do. Do you remember the nights you cried, thinking no one noticed your loneliness? I did. I saw you praying for companionship, for someone who would understand your silence and still stay. I saw how you begged me to send someone who would love you without conditions. That prayer did not vanish into the air, it was heard, written, and answered long before you could see the proof. But the proof has been standing near you, in gestures, in patience, in words unspoken, and you were too focused on surviving that you missed the signs. This person, the one who carries your name in quiet reverence, has loved you in ways you could not yet comprehend. They have seen your light when you were hidden in shadows. They have prayed for you when you didn't even know their heart was calling out to heaven on your behalf. And everyone around them knows. They see it in the softness of their eyes, in the way their voice changes when they talk about you. But you, my child, you have been blind to it because your heart was still learning to trust me. You've been walking through your days believing love must always be loud, dramatic, and announced, but this one loves you quietly, steadily, faithfully. They don't need to prove it, they simply live it. This is why the world sees it even before you do. Because love that comes from me doesn't boast, doesn't demand attention, it simply endures. And I am telling you, this love is not ordinary. It is a sign of my mercy. I am the one who planted this affection. I am the one who breathed into their heart the desire to protect you, to pray for you, to hold space for you even when you are unaware. I have watched as they carried feelings too sacred for the world to understand. They didn't chase you. They didn't force you. They simply waited with a heart that trusted my timing. And now, I am telling you that the time has come for you to see what heaven already knows. Everyone knows this person loves you except you because your discernment has been clouded by your past. You mistake peace for boredom, stability for indifference, gentleness for weakness. But I say to you, the love I send is not chaos, it is calm. It is not confusion, it is clarity. It is not control, it is compassion. The world taught you to look for sparks, but I am giving you fire that warms rather than burns. Look again, my child. The one you have overlooked is the answer to prayers you thought I ignored. Your heart has been asking, why do I feel drawn to this person, yet I can't name it? It is because your spirit already knows what your mind is just beginning to understand. There is a connection not built on attraction alone, but on purpose. You too have spiritual work that intertwines, a calling that harmonizes. You are not meant to walk this journey alone, and I am bringing revelation so that you can recognize the one I chose. You keep asking me for a sign, but signs have been all around you. The comfort you feel in their presence. The peace that follows their words. The way your storms seem to quiet when they pray. Do you not see it yet? I have been speaking through them, showing you glimpses of what love looks like when it is pure and guided by my hand. Everyone else can see it because they are not blinded by your fear. But you, beloved, must let your faith open your eyes. I know what happened before. I know how someone once said they loved you but left you empty. I know how promises turned into pain, how your trust was broken, and how you built walls so no one could ever enter again. But that's why you couldn't see this love, because this time, it didn't come to hurt you, it came to heal you. And the healing felt foreign. You expected pain, and when it didn't arrive, you doubted the gift. You thought love had to hurt to be real. But I am showing you that real love doesn't destroy, it restores. This is the difference between what you once had and what I am giving you now. This person's love is quiet because it is holy. It doesn't seek to impress, it seeks to understand. It doesn't manipulate, it honors. It doesn't rush, it waits. And while you've been searching for something flashy, I have been building something eternal. Everyone knows this person loves you except you because the enemy has been trying to distract you. He's been showing you counterfeits, people who speak the right words but carry wrong intentions. And because of that, your spirit grew tired. You stopped believing that something true could ever find you. But I am breaking that lie right now. I am restoring your faith in divine connection. I am revealing to you the one I've kept hidden until the time was right. Soon, the truth will come gently. It won't need an announcement. It will appear in a moment when your heart is still enough to feel it. You will sense my peace surrounding you, and you will finally understand what everyone else already saw. The love that was hidden from you was never gone, it was simply waiting for your readiness. My child, listen, this revelation is not about romance alone. It is about how much I love you. I allowed this hidden love to bloom near you as a reflection of my heart. I wanted you to see that you are lovable, even when you feel broken. I wanted you to witness that someone could see your flaws and still call you beautiful. Because when you recognize this earthly reflection, you will begin to grasp the depth of my divine affection. You have walked long enough thinking you are unseen. But heaven has been watching, angels have been whispering your name, and now even the world is beginning to realize what you still deny, that someone, somewhere, loves you in a way that mirrors my love for you. You are not unlovable. You are not forgotten. You are not too late for love. You are simply stepping into the season where love that was hidden becomes visible. And when you finally see it, when your heart awakens to it, you will understand that I never withheld love from you, I was only preparing you to receive it without fear. Everyone knows this person loves you except you because the story was never about their feelings alone, it was about your transformation. And that transformation is almost complete. Soon, your eyes will open, and everything will make sense. The way they stayed, the patience they showed, the kindness that never faded, all of it was divine evidence of something I orchestrated from the beginning. Love has been near, my child. And the moment you are ready to see it, heaven will rejoice. When your eyes begin to open, my child, it will not come with thunder or lightning, it will come with peace. You will not hear a loud voice telling you who it is, you will simply feel stillness in your spirit when you stand near them. The confusion that once clouded your thoughts will fade, and your heart will finally say, I understand now. Because what everyone has seen all along, the quiet love, the gentle loyalty, the sacred affection, will suddenly be visible to you too. I, your God, have watched the waiting, the wondering, the missed moments. I have seen how you brushed off what others noticed. How you told yourself it was just kindness, just friendship, just coincidence. But there are no coincidences when I am the author. Every time they crossed your path, it was divine timing. Every time your eyes met and your soul felt warmth, that was me confirming what I planted long ago. Everyone knows this person loves you except you because I kept the revelation hidden until your heart could receive it without fear. You prayed for discernment, and I heard you. You said, Lord, if this is from you, make it clear. But you expected a dramatic sign, a moment that would overwhelm your senses. I work differently, my child. I reveal truth in gentleness because love that is mine never forces its way in. It waits for the heart to open naturally. And that is what has been happening. Slowly, silently, I have been softening the ground of your soul, preparing it to recognize the truth it once denied. You see, when I send love into your life, it will not come wrapped in perfection. It will come with patience. It will come with understanding. It will come with a heart that mirrors my compassion. And that is exactly what this person carries, a love that reflects my character. They are not without flaws, but they are sincere. Their affection for you does not fade when you withdraw, it remains even when you push away. That kind of endurance is not human, it is divine. Everyone knows this person loves you except you because you've been measuring love by what the world taught you, not by what I have shown you. The world says love must prove itself with grand gestures, endless words, and constant attention. But I say to you, love that is true does not need to perform, it simply exists. This person's love is not loud, but it is steady. Not demanding, but faithful. And everyone around you has seen it because they are watching something sacred unfold. Do you know why you could not see it before? Because you were still healing from people who said they loved you but didn't mean it. You were still cleaning the wounds of false promises. You were still learning to love yourself without needing validation. And I had to let you walk through that season so you wouldn't destroy this blessing with insecurity. You had to learn the sound of your own worth before you could recognize someone who echoes it. Now, I am lifting the veil. I am letting you see what was hidden. But not just so you can fall in love, I am doing it to remind you that you were never forgotten. Every tear you shed in loneliness was seen by me. Every time you said, "Maybe love just isn't for me," I whispered, "Wait and see." And now, you are about to see. There will come a day soon when your perspective changes completely. What seemed ordinary will suddenly feel holy. What felt like coincidence will reveal divine purpose. You will look back and realize that every delay, every rejection, every heartbreak was leading you here, to this moment, where you finally recognized the love that was meant for you all along. You'll begin to notice how their words align with peace, not pressure. You'll see how they bring calm instead of chaos. You'll feel how their energy doesn't drain you, it strengthens you. These are the fingerprints of divine love. And as you awaken to them, your spirit will begin to understand what everyone else already knew, that you were loved long before you believed you could be. Everyone knows this person loves you except you because my timing had to protect both hearts. I was teaching them patience while teaching you trust. I was shaping them into a vessel capable of loving you rightly, not just wanting you. I was preparing you to receive without suspicion, to accept without analyzing. I was aligning your destinies so that when you both come together, it won't be a moment, it will be a covenant. Do not fear this revelation. Do not push it away because it feels unfamiliar. What you are feeling is divine alignment, the moment when your soul recognizes its reflection in another. You were not made to live guarded forever. You were made to love freely, and now heaven is giving you permission to open your heart again. But listen, I am not asking you to rush. I am not telling you to leap without peace. I am asking you to look again. Pay attention to what your spirit feels when they speak your name. Notice how your anxiety quiets in their presence. These are confirmations from me, not to stir obsession, but to awaken awareness. You do not need to chase what I have already ordained. You simply need to be still and let my plan unfold. Everyone knows this person loves you except you because they have been loving you through prayer. They have been covering you in intercession when you didn't even know it. They have been asking me to bless you, to heal you, to give you strength, even if it means they remain unseen. That is how you know their love is pure. Because it seeks your well-being above its own recognition. You may not see their prayers, but heaven does. Angels have carried their words before my throne. I have heard them say your name in the quiet hours of the night. I have watched their eyes fill with tears when you were hurting. I have seen how they resisted temptation, how they guarded their heart, how they waited faithfully even when it felt hopeless. This is why everyone can see their love, because true love leaves traces of light wherever it exists. And I tell you, my child, this light is drawing near to you now. The fog is lifting. The confusion is clearing. You are about to see what love looks like when it is born in prayer, shaped in patience, and protected by heaven. You are about to experience what it feels like to be genuinely cherished, not for your image, not for your potential, but for your soul. This is not a random affection, it is a reflection of my divine plan. You are learning through this person how I love you, unconditionally, consistently, without demand. They are a mirror of my grace in human form. And the more you open your heart, the more you will realize that this revelation was never just about romance, it was about restoration. I am restoring your ability to trust, to hope, to believe again. You will soon understand that the reason everyone knows this person loves you except you is because I needed witnesses to confirm the purity of this love. I wanted others to see the testimony of patience, devotion, and faithfulness. Because when you finally awaken to it, they will testify that they saw it all along. It will glorify me, not them, because only I could have written such a story. So take heart, my beloved. Do not rush to label it, do not run from it, and do not let fear make you blind again. Let love reveal itself in my timing. When the moment is right, you will not need to guess. I will make it clear in ways that cannot be denied. You will recognize it not by the thrill of emotion but by the peace that surpasses understanding. You will know it's from me because it will make you feel safe, not scared. It will draw you closer to me, not distract you from me. And when that happens, you will realize that everyone who saw it before you was not imagining things, they were simply perceiving what heaven had already declared. My precious one, your waiting was not wasted. Every moment you spent thinking love had forgotten you was actually preparing your heart to recognize the love that never stopped waiting for you. You were never unloved, only unaware. But the days of blindness are ending. The season of revelation is beginning. And when you finally see what has been hidden, you will weep, not from sadness, but from the overwhelming realization that I, your God, had your story under control all along. The love you longed for was never lost, it was divinely timed. The person everyone saw loving you will become the one you finally recognize as sent by me. Your story is shifting, my child. What was hidden will soon be revealed. What was misunderstood will soon make sense. The love you doubted will soon be undeniable. And when that moment comes, you will lift your hands and say, Lord, you were right. It was always there. I just couldn't see it. And I will whisper, now you see, now you understand, now you are ready. Because everyone knew this person loved you except you, until I opened your eyes. When the day finally comes, my child, the day your heart awakens and your eyes see clearly, you will feel it before you can even explain it. It will not come as a shock but as a sacred calm, like the quiet after a storm. You will stand before the person everyone knew loved you, and something in your spirit will whisper, "This is what I was blind to. This is what heaven was trying to show me." And for the first time, you will not run from it. You will not doubt it. You will simply feel peace. You will begin to remember the moments that once seemed small, the smiles that lingered, the words that carried warmth, the concern in their voice when you were weary. Every fragment will come together, forming a picture you couldn't see before. It will dawn on you that all along, there was divine love standing next to you, praying for you, cheering for you, believing in you even when you didn't believe in yourself. Everyone saw it. Friends, strangers, heaven itself, and now, finally, you will too. You will not feel regret for not seeing it sooner, you will feel gratitude for seeing it at the right time. Because if you had seen it earlier, before your healing, you might have rejected it. You might have misused it or misunderstood it. But now, in this divine moment, you will see it as a gift, not something you earned, but something you were prepared for. And I, your God, will smile upon you because the waiting was not in vain. Everyone knows this person loves you except you because I wrote the story this way. I wanted it to unfold as revelation, not routine. I wanted your discovery to feel like grace, not accident. I wanted the unveiling to remind you that I orchestrate every heartbeat, every glance, every divine encounter. This love is not random, it was carved into the plan of your life before you even took your first breath. You will look at them and see not perfection, but purpose. You will realize that their presence in your life has always carried divine timing. They came when you were breaking, not to fix you, but to remind you that you could still be loved in your brokenness. They stayed when others left, not because they were obligated, but because I placed endurance inside their spirit. They saw value where others saw scars, and now you finally understand why. It was not just human affection, it was my reflection moving through them. When you recognize that truth, you will also see me in a new way. Because every love that comes from me leads you back to me. The way they forgive you will teach you about my mercy. The way they wait for you will teach you about my patience. The way they see beauty in you when you cannot will teach you about my grace. That is why I hid it until now, because this was never about falling in love, it was about remembering how loved you already are. You will no longer need to ask if you are worthy of love. You will know it. You will no longer question if your heart can be trusted again. You will feel it steady, strong, and safe. You will no longer cry out of loneliness, you will cry out of thankfulness. Because now you see that even when you felt abandoned, I was preparing something beautiful behind the scenes. Everyone knows this person loves you except you because your story was meant to be a testimony. When you share it one day, how you were blind but then your eyes were opened, it will restore faith in others who have stopped believing in true love. It will show them that I still write divine love stories, not the kind that feed ego, but the kind that heals souls. Your revelation will become someone else's hope. There will come a moment when you and this person will finally speak from your hearts, honestly, vulnerably, without fear. Words will flow like water that has been waiting behind a dam for too long. You will not need perfect sentences. Your spirits will already understand each other. You will feel heaven listening. You will feel peace descend like a soft light around you. And you will realize that this love, this connection, was not something you found, it was something I ordained. Do you understand now, my beloved? Everyone knew this person loved you except you because I was protecting something sacred. I was guarding it until both hearts were mature enough to honor it. I was keeping it hidden until the noise of the world quieted in your soul. And now, that time has come. You are standing on holy ground, even if it looks ordinary. The love before you is not here to distract you from your purpose, it is here to magnify it. Together, you will walk in strength you never had alone. You will build not out of fear, but out of faith. You will love not from emptiness, but from overflow. This connection will not drain your spirit, it will feed it. It will not take you away from me, it will draw you closer. There will be challenges, yes. Every divine union is tested by fire, but the fire will not destroy you, it will refine you. You will learn to communicate with grace, to forgive quickly, to protect what I have given you. You will learn that love is not always easy, but it is always worth it when it's built on me. And through it all, you will remember that I was the one who revealed it at the appointed time. Everyone knows this person loves you except you because I wanted your discovery to be a miracle, not a rumor. I wanted it to humble you, to remind you that you are seen and chosen, not because of your perfection, but because of my mercy. This person's love is a vessel, through it, you will experience pieces of my own heart. Every act of kindness they show you is me speaking through them. Every prayer they whisper for you is my care manifesting in human form. You once asked me, Lord, will anyone ever love me right? And I said, yes, but not yet. The not yet has now become now. The love that was hidden has been revealed. The person whose affection everyone saw but you has now been unveiled to your spirit. And you, my precious one, are finally ready to receive it. Do not fear what is next. Do not let your mind overthink what your heart already knows. Rest in the peace that I, your God, am in control. The same hands that protected this love are the same hands guiding its next step. You do not have to force it. You do not have to prove it. You only have to trust it. Love is not a mystery anymore, it is a miracle unfolding before your eyes. A miracle that others witnessed long before you, a miracle that heaven celebrated, a miracle that I designed just for you. Everyone knows this person loves you except you because the story had to unfold in divine order. But now, the order has reached completion. When you look back years from now, you will laugh gently and say, everyone knew but me. And I will remind you that I made it that way, so you could experience the joy of discovery, the wonder of my timing, and the sweetness of realizing that love was never absent, it was simply waiting to be seen. You will live in peace, knowing that love does not always come when you demand it, but it always comes when you are ready. You will no longer chase what I have already chosen for you. You will no longer fear what I have already blessed. You will simply live in gratitude, walking hand in hand with someone who loves you the way I do, faithfully, endlessly, unconditionally. And when the world looks at you both, they will see not just a couple, but a testimony. They will see what happens when two souls meet in my perfect timing. They will feel the purity of it, the purpose behind it, the holiness that surrounds it. And through your love, they will know that I am still the God who restores, who reunites, who reveals, and who redeems. So lift your head, my beloved. Stop doubting what I've already confirmed. The season of blindness is over. You can see now. You can feel it now. You can finally accept it now. The love that was hidden in plain sight is now a divine reality. Everyone knew this person loved you except you because I needed the revelation to come at a moment when it would not break you, but bless you. Now that you see it, guard it, cherish it, and thank me for it. Because you are witnessing what few ever do, love that was written in heaven before it ever appeared on earth. You are loved beyond measure, and now you finally know it. That is why everyone knew this person loved you except you, until now.